Demons of the Shadow Realm EP1 drops you straight into a deceptively peaceful mountain village called Higashi, where life moves at the pace of a lazy hunter's arrow. We open with a quick, mystical flash of the twins Yuru and Asa's birth, wrapped in some ancient prophecy that screams, these kids are going to break the world, or save it. Fast forward 16 years, and Yuru, our wide-eyed, blonde-haired good boy voiced by Kensho Ono, is out in the woods cracking jokes with his buddy Danji, bagging game for the village like it's just another Tuesday. He swings by to chat with his twin sister Asa through the bars of her locked, cage-like room. She's been stashed there her whole life for some vague, special duty, and Yuru treats it like the most normal thing ever. He promises he'll never leave the village while she's stuck inside. Heartstring tug achieved. Enter the traveling salesman Dara, Yuichi Nakamura, bringing that slick energy, peddling goods and dropping the tiniest hints that the outside world isn't all cherry blossoms and harmony. Then, wham! The sky starts fluttering like a million angry moths. Yuru and Danji think it's dragons. It's not. Helicopters, or whatever the villagers call metal sky beasts, swarm in, outsiders with modern guns and zero chill roll up, and the village turns into a straight-up slaughterhouse. Blood sprays, bodies drop, the camera goes handheld chaotic with shaky POV shots and tight close-ups on Yuru's horrified face as he sprints through the carnage desperately trying to reach Asa. The massacre hits like a gut punch. Somber wide shots of the aftermath make the quiet village feel like a graveyard. By the time the dust settles, we're slammed with the big reveal. These twins are the children who sunder day and night, born to command demons, mighty supernatural duos that can rip into the real world from the Shadow Realm. The episode ends on a cliffhanger loaded with questions, and you're left staring at the credits going, okay, when's episode 2? The vibe starts cozy and slice-of-life wholesome, then yanks the rug out with brutal dark fantasy horror. It's Arakawa doing what she does best, lulling you with charm before serving tragedy with a side of mystery. Big moments land like emotional haymakers, key characters, Yuru's earnest cluelessness, Danji's ride-or-die energy, Dara's shady salesman swagger, pop instantly, and the whole thing feels like the first chapter of an epic that's equal parts heart and high-stakes chaos. Bones Film, the studio behind both Fullmetal Alchemist runs, is cooking with gas here. The direction from Masahiro Ando keeps the rural village looking downright gorgeous. Soft lighting on wooden huts, misty forests, and those classic Arakawa character designs, blonde hair, huge expressive eyes, faces that flip from adorable to devastated in a heartbeat. Yuru's design screams Alphonse's long-lost cousin in the best way, and the emotional close-ups during the massacre? Chef's kiss, raw anguish, sweat, tears, all rendered with that signature Bones fluidity. The demon tease at the end gives us a quick glimpse of the supernatural designs, courtesy of Koji Sugiura and Yoshiyuki Ito, and they already look imposing and otherworldly. Action in the invasion sequence pops with dynamic camera work and a killer sense of scale. Unsteady perspectives make the violence feel immediate and terrifying without going full gore fest. Where it could step up. A few spots lean on 3D CGI elements that feel a tad stiff and distracting next to the hand-drawn beauty. Nothing series-ruining, but you notice the seams when the camera whips around during the chaos. It's a minor hiccup in an otherwise cohesive and exciting opener that already feels polished enough to binge. Overall, the art style nails that perfect blend of grounded realism and fantastical flair Arakawa fans crave, and the tonal whiplash is executed flawlessly. Man, this first look has me hooked. Demons of the Shadow Realm EP1 is the kind of premiere that reminds you why we fell in love with shonen in the first place. Charming setup, devastating twist, and a world that feels ancient and dangerous all at once. I'm obsessed with the twin prophecy angle, the slow burn mystery of what really happened to Asa, and the massive potential for demon battles that could go full FMA-level epic. Arakawa's writing still hits like a truck, heartfelt one minute, brutal the next, with just enough humor. Yuru's village kid innocence is comedy gold, to keep the darkness from getting too heavy. Critiques are light and kind, the occasional CGI wobble is forgivable for a debut, and the FMA shadow is inevitable but not a bad thing, it just raises the bar. I'm crossing my fingers for deeper demon lore, more screen time with the full cast, Gabuchan and the rest sound like scene stealers, tighter pacing on the village stuff, and some truly jaw-dropping animation when the Shadow Realm fully unleashes. If the rest of the two-core run keeps this energy, we're looking at Spring 2020's XS breakout hit. Go in blind, feel the whiplash, and thank me later. Demons are coming, don't miss the ride.